W1RCP here, and we were asked to go on a hike today. Oliver is going to call it the biking hike, and I'm going to take this very uncomfortable bag that I'm wearing. It's just a Cabela's bag. It was a Christmas present. It's not that bad, but it's definitely not something you want to walk very far with. And this is the Doerun Pitcherplant bog, WMA, and there's Pitcherplants that grow out here. I've only seen a couple, but they're out here, and this was where I did my first activation. I hunted POTA a little bit, but to actually activate took us a little while because I waited on my friend Eddie to get his license before we came out here. All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right, we're gonna follow this around, and then we'll take a left where the break is.
Got him.
And this is Oliver. And he goes activating with me a lot. He's probably been to at least 40 of the 100 or so parks I've activated. But today's something different.
We're gonna go hiking.
We're going hiking. So I think...
And one time I stayed a solid 15 hours.
That's true. That was just yesterday. We did a 15 park road yesterday. And he went along with us. We drove about 2.5 hours to Jacksonville. We hit up the Osceola National Forest and Olustee Battlefield first, which is right outside of Lake City, Florida. And he was along for the ride. We left Georgia at my home, my QTH here in Moultrie. Left at 7:30 in the morning with Eddie, K04NLL, and we just went on a road trip. And we were gone from dawn until dusk. And my friend Eddie has told me that somebody is out here squirrel hunting.
There's a bunch of them. There's a bird walking around.
Hey, you can keep riding, bud.
Yeah, there's a bunch of
At the rate you're going, I'm going to walk faster than you. I should have tied my shoelaces a little bit tighter. I got some new kicks on. Also trying out my video stuff. I bought this GoPro to video fishing stuff that I used to do, and Parks on the Air kind of took over the fishing stuff. I did fishing for about 1.5 years. It's about how long I've been playing Parks on the Air, but I've gotten more serious about it. I've really enjoyed being in the outdoors, going to different places. And while I don't see much when I go, because all I want to do is play radio and go to as many parks as possible. Nope, that's where the Pitcherplants are. Keep going straight. You'll see it'll be big and wide, just like this. I knew this place would offer him an opportunity to ride his bicycle. And from what I can tell, it's about downhill from where we came from. That's the big left turn. We should pass a barn down there. Yep. There should be a tractor in it. So today I figured I'd play with my QRP rig instead of the FT891. That'll be my fallback plan. I think I could probably get a quick and easy activation out of this. Sorry for the heavy breathing, but I'm fat and I don't walk much. But I'm here my own weight. Just have to take a little extra oxygen in.
little break here. Something like it's got kind of tired. I think that's a long enough break for a whole entire video.
It's uphill from here. The path that I remember over here is different. That fence is new.
Yeah, that is new.
I don't remember the fence last time.
Yeah, that one went kind of a long time, but
You're right about that. It's been a year or two since we've hiked back here.
oh, sorry. The last time we came
Keep going.
here. And actually, hi.
Keep going. Come on. So that fence looks pretty shiny and new. I knew it wouldn't be long before you found the stick. You love sticks, boy.
Oh, bunch of pine cones shoving my leg. Great.
Yeah, the pine cones are almost the size of your front tire, buddy. Push it through. You know, if you weren't
It's hard.
dragging a stick around, it'd be easier. I think it'll smooth out once we get past this point.
Yeah. It's what I should do.
Pretty sure that the park rangers are the only ones that drive back here, because as you saw when we walked in, there was really no way to get back here with a vehicle because the gate's closed.
Watch out.
Well, that's a humdinger there, buddy. So it's mostly pine trees out here. And then when you get back towards the pond, which that should be it, I think the path splits into two directions down there.
Last time we got out in the
Well, it's downhill again. You're going to have to push your bike uphill at that point. Shoo.
Oh, dang, that was better. Nope.
No, this is a pretty nice stick you have here.
This is what you call a stick.
Yeah, it's a Ninja Turtle stick. What to do with this one? Okay, well, bring your stick and your bicycle.
No. I think this one should be it. Here. Got that for you? Should be all of them. That's probably not good. Yeah. These things that I showed. Some very annoying pine straw. You can keep going, it'll take me like 1 more second.
Okay. It smooths out up here, bud. The thing I did not take into account for is there's not going to be a seat. And I don't have my hiking gear with me. So I don't have anything I can put down to even soften the blow with the ground. That was a cool looking flower.
That's a walking trail. Oh.
So today I'm going to try to use a random wire. And I have a QRP guys tuner. And may try that. I also have the random wire K6ARK. I think it's a 9-to-1 Balun.
say free confetti.
You remember my joke this morning, Oliver?
What?
If we see a bear, what kind of meal does a bear like to eat? Or how does a bear like his food cooked?
Roar.
Raw. That's right.
Roar.
There's no bears out here, but kind of funny.
Yeah, you see that like phone?
Oh, there's the lake. I think that's what I'm going to set up next to. I don't know, that looks like a nice stump to sit on right there. I wonder how many ant beds are around it. Well, there's a lot of stumps over here. That one's majestic, but it's probably a pine stump, and that is going to be a sticky mess, probably. Not looking good. I actually don't know if that's a stump or not. Kind of curious. No, that's a fallen tree. Definitely not going near that. There could be ground bees around there.
What? Ground bees?
Ground bees.
Oh, I hate bees.
They're not really bees. They're buttholes.
Yes.
Those things can sting you multiple times and keep on ticking. Oh yeah, it would sting.
I bet it hurt.
I've only found them once. I won't find them again. But that's how I found them. They were near a fallen tree.
I bet those were bad.
It was really that bad. All right, so here is the edge of that lake. My dad has told me that he used to fish in this thing when he was a kid. He said there were some nice fish in there. But this is the back end. I think this is where all the runoff from the Pitcherplant bog runs into it. I tried to fish in it once, but there's really not any good spots to get a decent cast.
Oh yeah, in that grass lies a big giant lake.
Yep.
Not a big giant.
I mean, it's a nice size.
It's the medium.
Yep. So there's the pipe that feeds in from the runoff of the field. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. I'm going to be sitting here. This is swampy. We've had a lot of rain here in the last couple weeks. Hey, Oliver, be real careful coming through here. Swampy. Well, that's one way to do it and not get swampy. Yep, all right, so I see an overhang right there of a limb. I don't know what you're seeing on the video, but that looks like a decent one. So I think this is where I'm gonna set up. So I'm gonna put Oliver's stick to mark where I'm gonna sit. And I'll put my bag right here. And we'll see what we got here. You can go ahead and ride up and down if you want to.
Good choice, I mean. It ain't like I'm gonna go down and crash my butt.
You might. Alright, so inside my bag of goodies, got the counterpoise, a third, I think it's 31 feet, maybe 28 feet. Okay, so what I'm going to do is with my Forester arborist weight and string, I'm going to try to throw it right over that, and then I'll just whip it back at me. I think I can zing this thing in pretty good ways.
I got a stick.
You got a stick?
A boomstick. I mean, look at this skin. It's a stick that's like Giant, and you know your GoPro's pointing down.
Isn't that? Comic's pushing it over. So we'll unravel some. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Shouldn't take more than 45 feet to get up there. Get over one of those limbs right there. I don't really care which one, because I think they're taller than my end fed random wire. I was just thinking, I don't have a way to clamp it to that tuner, so I may have to use the random wire Balun. So what I have here is really a mess. That's better not mess with it. But what I do is I put this through here. Yeah, that's not how that's supposed to look. Let's fix that. You'll sleep good tonight. So this is just a slip. What I do is I feed this through here, put the throw bag through it, and it cinches down. And that knot is a self-tightening knot. So the harder you pull on it, it just grips down on that. So I've whoops. Well, a little extra protein's not bad. All right, Ollie, you may want to come over here because I'm about to launch this rope into that tree. I'd hate for this sack of sand to knock you in the noggin. Come over here, because I also might let go and smack you in the face.
Just like this. Hold on.
You won't have time to react. It'll just be like thump.
Something is a peanut butter jelly and Spanish with a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in Spanish.
All right, let's see if we can get this up there. You ready?
Yep.
I'm probably too close to it, but we're gonna see.
Oh, that hit my butt.
Yes, it did. That's the limb I was looking at. There we go.
That was funny.
That was. It was like clank.
Wow.
Too bad I didn't call that shot. All right, so then
Dang.
we'll pull the loop. Pull that back through the loop. And then we'll put that back in the bag. Now I can tell that this ground is wet because my knees are wet from doing what I'm doing. So the way this works is, of course, I made me a winder with my call sign. Trying to get the sun to shine in it, but you know. What I usually do with this is I'll take this, put it through there. I'll tighten that down on it. I'll wrap that around like that, and boom, there we go. It's attached, but not permanent.
Yes, it's a Pitcherplant bug, not a berry bug.
Yep. Have you ever seen a Pitcherplant, Oliver?
Nope.
I wish I could find one just to show you. But I'd probably have to go, we might have to go back to, really like swamp, I think. So you'd have to go find some wetness.
Yeah, like 2 miles away then.
Okay, so
Oh, thanks.
we're gonna use, I don't know what you're seeing on video right now, but the end fed, this is the counterpoise. So we're gonna do it like this. That just pushes right in there. And since this is where I'm gonna sit, I'm just gonna let it sit on the ground and be from a ground up like a vertical. So what I'll do is go back to this rope. We'll eat when we get home.
I can feed you it too.
Okay, that's it. So I guess I'll just use one of these weeds and just tie it to the top of the weed. That probably isn't a weed. I should know my stuff better.
Or you can find a pine cone too. Make it where it can't fly away if the wind blows. There's a freaking fly standing on you.
All right, I'm gonna sit right here, bud.
Is there anywhere to, like, that's not wet?
On the edges, you can sit over there in that little bit of shade. All right, so today we're going to use something a little bit different. I just got this in the mail, but I know that recording from the mountain topper or any QRP rig, such as the mountain topper, the SW3B, you have to use some kind of splitter to get your audio. And I have a Sony. It's a ICD-PX470. I've seen quite a few people use it, but you'll go in from your radio and then you can go out to your headphones. And as long as you're recording, you can hear it. If you're not recording, you won't be able to hear anything. But if you pause the recording, then you can still hear it. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to need is the knee pad so we can put the key on it, which I hope I did not leave, or else we'll be packing this right back up. I'm leaning right on a sticker. That's where we'll clamp our notebook. And my friend Eddie Steffen bought me this Ride in the Rain notebook, and I have a pen, but I lose it like every day. Yes, we have a key. And it's got some Velcro that kind of holds it to this thing right there. Plug that into the key. We have, Oliver, you want to help me stretch this out?
Sure.
All right, you take that end, and I'll unravel it as you go that way with it. That way. Okay, you can lay it down right there. And tell you what, I showed you on camera, I plugged that into the wrong hole. The antenna goes in the top one. Ground goes at the bottom one, or the counterpoise. There we go. Now we'll get the tuner and the battery. And the power supply for the tuner, that is. Can't keep order of what we're doing here. Plug in the radio. I'm going to hit record. On 20 meters. You've got to keep your phone away from it, or else you will not hear anything. Now we're going to hook this up to the input of the tuner using coax or wire. We need to change we're set to tune, so while we tune, it'll have a decent SWR, but it won't kill the radio. Let's see. Now let's take it off a tune and see what we're looking at. Ooh. This antenna is not looking good for the home team. Well, I can't get it tuned with this. Coax or wire. Oh, there's a 3.0. I can live with that. It is what it is. It's because it's 2010 is the start time. Watch out for the camera, buddy. Well, the RBN picked us up. So I do have connection to the internet here. Well, it appears somebody has arrived on my spot. That's the beauty of QRP. Guess I'll have to move up to get away from them.
bed. I'm bored.
Go walk over there and look. You can walk down there and look.
I'm really thirsty. I'm really hungry. I haven't drinking anything but 1 cup of water.
Go over there and play. Ollie, over here.
There was water right there.
No, you gotta sit on the tuft of grass. This is not normal. Usually I have good luck getting, maybe it's because the antenna's sitting like right on the ground. That was Virginia. KN4ZXG. So we got one, Oliver. So, just for me, 11 minutes and 18 seconds is where I started this recording. And POTA's busy today. There's a lot of spots, so it could take a minute. Started writing my code. he was QRP. He said 73 or 72. There's all the feet in my radio. They fell off. What you playing, Ollie?
Chess.
Cool. Maybe you can learn how to play?
No.
Just playing it. Just making some notes at the top of the sheet. Random wire, QRP guys, 40 to 10 tuner. Not using a lot of current, 0.052 amp hours. That's 50 amp hour, 50 milliamp hours at this point. That's sipping the juice. That sounds bad, Oliver.
It's so hot out here.
That's why I sat where, well, I'm going to lose it in a minute, but shade.
Also, grass is so annoying. Probably has a lot to do with the fact the antenna's on the ground. Oops, somebody's calling while I'm calling.
I think they're blind calling. He's not hearing me. He does not hear me.
Dad, I got splintered.
W5THC does not hear me. That was a blind call. I can't put you in the log if you can't hear me. Now I'm trying a straight key setting on the MTR4B, because on the straight key setting you can see your SWR and your power output. Nah. It's working. He got my call sign wrong. He put a QP.
Stop it.
We give one more call, then we'll try 30 meters.
And we try to go home.
Yeah, we will. Alright, this will be the last call on 20. I hope I can tune these others. Said that was going to be the last time, but I got somebody. I really think that the height of the antenna makes a huge difference because we are not at the top of this land. I mean, there's probably only about half of the antenna going out to where the people are.
We're back to like
We're halfway there.
4 more minutes.
I wish.
And you can just do this next time. Or tomorrow or
Only need 4 more now. Just got 2 within a minute of each other. That was nice. You know, what's cool is this kind of gives you a volume control. You can make it loud enough to hear or anything less than that. And 4 jaw. Number lucky 7. I think he's on a straight key. I told him video coming soon to YouTube. Dang. When it rains, it pours. K. Olaf.
I swear that. Dude, keep that down. I swear there is something over here. I keep hearing people stepping like an animal.
Put a slash through that O. Wish I had better handwriting. Well, for the NAQCC QRP challenge, I needed T's, and I haven't got a single T. I did get an I.
T. T.
I think I need a Q. It says you failed your launch on the game, buddy. You went higher than the altitude?
I didn't care.
I forgot about that game.
Actually, still play it sometimes.
Is that practicing how to get it to stop at a certain altitude then come back?
No. That one's just to fly that way 50 kilometers.
And then hit the ground?
No, once you go 50 kilometers, then I'm just going to go up and land. That's my idea. I've never done it. So I'm just going to see.
Ohio. Looks like a rifle, your stick.
It is, though. Dad, look what it is. Put the bullet in, Dad. And then, Dad, you find another piece of ammo. Here's the ammo. You load it in, Dad.
I'm gonna get one more and then we get to go. I've got 11. I need one more to be happy. Really, once I got going, did not take that long.
Dad, did you hear that? It was like a gunfire. Like a watching shotgun.
It sounded like a cannon, or maybe they shot down another balloon. Who knows?
What do you mean balloon?
You haven't seen the news because we don't watch it.
Now look at this big gun.
There was a balloon just floated into U.S. airspace, and they let it float over South Carolina, and they just blew it up. Let it sink into the ocean.
Now look at this place.
That looks like a crossbow rifle.
A rifle. Does it cry a bunch? It's a crybaby. You shoot tears.
A crybaby gun.
And it takes water from your mouth. Spits. You're like a llama and it spits it. Just do this. And then you go. You find your target. And you're like, hello, buddy.
Well, that was nice.
Or you just do it
Guess
by
everybody
way.
just hit that spot at the one time.
Or you just do it by
We've
way.
used 1.7 watt hours, so this thing could last for forever. It's just so efficient. You boy, gonna go ham on this radio.
your enemy my way. You're like, hello, I just gotta dig though. This is why I have this shovel. And then when they're walking back, well, forward, then you just, you bust their window. Well, no.
Took your picture.
Then what you do, Dad, is
Uno más. Yo necesito uno más contacto.
be the shadow monster in Hello Neighbor 2 and just hit you in the back of the head.
That's evil.
Now, Dad, look at my gun. You hold it this way? Nope. You hold it
You're pointing it right at me.
this way. And you go,
You just tore me up.
or I do it to you.
Yes.
Dad, this wasn't even pointing at you. It's pointing at your arm and shoulder.
I think his name's Bud.
The thing's not even on. So it's just pure black.